Hey guys, my name is Josh. Welcome back to my channel. So, I am not uploaded. I haven't uploaded in a long time. I'm so sorry. I feel like I say that every single time I post. But yeah, I'm back right now. And bitch, it's October. It's fucking October. I am not wearing Halloween socks from Target, but I am wearing these like penguin socks. So I don't know if that helps. But yeah, it's October. I am so ready for the spooky spooks, the scary scares, the stuff that makes my pubic hairs straighten. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah. I would have made a video about this like no matter what, but it just so happens that it is October, so it's perfect timing. Perfect timing to be, I was gonna say molested, but that's like not the word at all. To be like, shit, fuck, invested, that makes no sense. Interrogated, no. Harassed, yes. Perfect time to be harassed by ghosts, not molested as of yet. There's actually people who have been like fucked by ghosts, like their hole is all like black from like the demon dick, and it's actually pretty cool. I mean, awful, like it's so awful. So I have definitely had some ghost experiences in my life. I made a video about a year ago about all of my ghost experiences. Well, not all of them, but like the biggest ghost experiences that I have had so far in my lifetime. It's a pretty long video. I have a man bun in it. I look like an onion or one of those like shrunken head dolls. But other than that, if you just like don't look at me and you just listen, it's actually a pretty interesting video. And so here I am with another ghost video. I wasn't even planning making this video, like making a scary ghost video this Halloween, because I had no ghost experiences. Like for the last like year or whatever, I had nothing. And I was actually kind of sad about it, which is like awful to say. Like I'm so sad that I'm not getting harassed, molested by a ghost. But no, I am, and I think it's just because I was brought up like my whole life. Like my family is so involved, or at least like, well, not involved, but like just is so into like the whole ghost thing, and we have experiences and we talk about the experiences. Like it's just a big part in my family. But over the last like year or whatever, I haven't felt anything, I haven't seen anything. But now some new shit is like broiling in the cup. Stuff is starting again, and as much as I shouldn't be saying this out loud because whatever it is can hear me and start doing worse things, which is really bad, I'm not mad about it. Like, I'm not mad about this ghost. I mean, yeah, it's terrifying, it's scary, it's not good, but I'm not mad about it. I don't know, it makes no sense. Like, I'm most likely going to get possessed tonight and chop off my own dick with a knife, but as of right now, I'm kind of loving it. If you did watch my ghost video where I look like a fucking onion a year ago, you know that at the end, I talked about like this guy that followed me around. I knew it was a guy, I could sense him that way. And he would just follow me around everywhere. In school, at my friend's house, I would see like black figures. I would feel him in the woods, if I was ever in the woods. What? At my house, obviously, just anywhere, like I could feel him. I could feel him watching me, I could feel him there, I can feel him doing things. Sometimes I would hear noises, you know? And that happened for like years. Like, just like, ever since I remember, there was always just something there. Just, I don't know what it is. Like I said, I feel like it's a man, but I don't know who it is. I don't think it's a guardian angel. Like, it's a ghost. Like, it's just an entity. Like, it's just there. And it's, like, attached to me somehow. I don't know. Really fucking creepy, but, like, trendy. Like, I don't know who he is. And like I said, over the last year, I didn't feel anything. I'm not saying he's gone. Like, even now, I still can feel stuff. Like, I'm sure, like, he was always there. But I just didn't really pay attention to him over the last year. And I kind of think he, like, laid back a little bit. And now he's just, like, watching me from a distance. And not, like, in my closet, you know? Which is really cool. So anyway, so now there's this new thing, right? And it's in my, like, so basically it's in my kitchen, my dining room, and my bathroom. Like, that's the area where most of the stuff has happened. It's mostly in that area, always downstairs. I never feel anything really in my room. I just haven't felt it anywhere but downstairs. But I have felt it in other places. I'm not sure if it's the same ghost because it was in other houses. We'll get to that though. We will get to that. So yeah, so let's start with the first thing, like where it all kind of started. So it was me and my two friends, and we were sitting at my kitchen table, and one of my friends was like on this side of my kitchen table, and from that side you can look down the hallway or like look through my kitchen and see my bathroom and my dining room. She said that she saw like a black figure just walk out of my bathroom and into my dining room, like just really quickly, like a tall black figure. And of course, I didn't see it, so I can't like prove or like tell you guys that it actually happened, but I 100% believe her because I asked her like at least 500 times if it happened, and she said it did. And also because, like I said, I can feel ghosts in the way that like if something paranormal happens, I know it's real because my eyes start to water, and then I just get like this feeling in my stomach, like in my body, I just get this feeling. And at that time, I got that feeling, like, and I could just feel something over there. I could feel something watching me, and I kept looking over there, and I was just, like, truly petrified, like, truly scared. And it wasn't even dark out. Like, it was literally 100% daytime. Like, the windows were there, the whole room's lit up, but yet I was still scared to go or look in that certain direction. Doesn't mean I didn't go over there. Like, I 100% went over there, and I tried to, like, kind of talk to it, but I could still feel it there. Obviously, it didn't answer. It wasn't like, hey Josh, I'm just chilling in the dining room. And it's just scary because like 1 or 2 a.m. when I wake up in the middle of the night and I want like a water or like a snack or whatever, I go downstairs and I go to the pantry, the fridge, whatever, and I feel someone following me. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, someone is watching me. Like, I hear footsteps sometimes behind me. Like, I know someone's there. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you know that feeling when you know someone is staring at you. And that's the exact feeling I had. Like, I know it's not in my mind. Like, someone is staring at me when I go down there in the middle of the night. So then one night, I woke up at like 2, 3 a.m. I don't know why I'm always up at that time, but I always am. And I went to use the bathroom, so I came out my room, and I heard like this water noise downstairs. And at first I thought it was my dogs, like drinking water or whatever. Well, my dogs sleep in my parents' room and they close the doors so then my dogs can't get out. And my parents' doors were closed, which means my dogs were inside. There's no way they could get out. And I didn't hear anyone downstairs. Like, I didn't hear my mom talking to my dogs. I didn't hear anyone's footprints walking around. So I knew, like, no one was down there. No one was letting the dogs out in the middle of the night to use the bathroom or whatever. Like, everyone was asleep. And so I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Like, so I wake up my sister, like, freaking out. Well, I'm not, like, freaking out, but I'm just like, what the hell is going on downstairs? Do you hear that noise? So I finally, after a little bit, go downstairs, and the faucet is on full blast, just, like, pouring into a pan, and the pan is, like, overflowing. It's making a bunch of noise. Like, it sounds like a mini waterfall, obviously. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way anyone can leave that on. Like, there's no way anyone could have just left that going, like, left that, like, overflowing. Like, my mom is the last one to come upstairs, usually with my dogs, and you know, she gets up off the couch after watching TV, she shuts the TV off, shuts the lights off, let my dogs out, go pee, and comes upstairs, and there's no way she would have just, like, left the faucet running, like, super loud, like, where I could hear it basically in my room. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Then one day my mom was in the bathroom downstairs doing laundry or whatever, and she literally heard, her name is Lisa, and she literally heard, like, a ghost, like, in a demon voice, in a very deep voice, just be like, Lisa! That's my impression of a ghost. You're welcome. Like, no one was in the kitchen, no one was in the dining room around her, no one was obviously in the bathroom, and, like, she just heard this random, like, deep voice say her name, you know? Which is, like, really fucking scary. And then another time, my sister woke up in the middle of the night, and the chandelier light, like, in the middle of my house was off. And usually we keep it on, or at least, like, dim it and just keep it on a little bit, just in case if someone needs to get a water, or if someone's going to the bathroom, it's not, like, complete darkness. And then my sister likes it on because I shut my door, and my parents obviously shut my door because, like I said, the dogs. So it's just my sister's door open, and she just stares out into the darkness. So she likes some lights on, whatever. Anyway, she wakes up, and the lights are off. Like, it's, like, pitch black. So she goes downstairs not really thinking anything of it, and she turns them on, then goes back to bed. And then she wakes up, like, 30 minutes later or whatever, and they're off again. And, like, no one woke up, and, like, no one would have just shut them off. Like, no one would have done that. Like, no one would have done that. So, like, again, that shit's fucking scary. And then another night, my sister said that she woke up from someone laughing downstairs. Like, she just woke up, like, from the noise of someone, like, cackling away in my kitchen. Which obviously was, like, not me, I know for a fact, and it wasn't my parents. They wouldn't be downstairs, like, cackling away. Now, like, it's, like, creepy because now I'm feeling stuff. I'm getting the sense that someone's there, which is scary enough. I feel like someone's watching me, which is scary enough. And then physical stuff happens, like the faucet going on, the lights go on, whatever, or the lights go off. And then now it's like voices. My sister hears laughing. My mom hears someone literally saying her name in a deep demonic voice. Like, it's not a joke anymore, you know? It's not like oh, maybe I'm just crazy and I'm feeling something. Like, no, like, 2 other people at this point, 3 other people, my friend, she saw something. they're seeing stuff and they're sensing stuff, and it's just like kind of creepy right now, you know what I mean? I really hope you guys' pubic hairs are straight right now. And then another thing, there is an explanation, I guess you could say, but I still don't believe it. I believe it was something paranormal, but anyway. So I was coming home from work and my friend dropped me off and no one was home. My sister was like at this work meeting and then my parents were at like my grandma's or whatever. And so since for some reason I don't have a fucking house key, I have to go through the garage. And then of course, my light switch to the garage is obviously on the other side of the garage near the door to get into the actual house. And usually, a garage has like a sensor light, obviously. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this. So when you walk in, the light goes on. And so, of course, just like 100% of course, the sensor light is broken in my garage. So, sick. Fucking sick. Super fucking sick. Anyway, so I'm in the complete darkness. It's nighttime. And so I'm walking in. I'm home alone. I'm walking in. And I'm slowly like trying to make my way to the door. And then all of a fucking sudden, a fucking machine just starts cranking up. And it's just like, grrr, and I'm just like, holy fuck. So I bounce out of that shit. And then I'm just standing there, I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden the machine just shuts off. Like right when I get out of the garage, it just shuts off. Like it's just done. Done. Doesn't need any more. Done. Like done. I finally just like grow the balls and just go in there and I'm just like, fuck this shit. And I'm kind of thinking like maybe my sister is actually home because her car was in the driveway. And so I was like, maybe she's like trying to scare me or whatever. No, I turned the light on and no one was there. And my sister just went to her meeting thing with her friend in their car. So, again, super fucking sick. So the explanation is my dad says that there's a machine in the garage and I guess it just like randomly turns on sometimes and then turns off. Yeah. I believe it to the extent that it turns on and off randomly. Obviously, maybe something's broken, which is like so unsafe. Why do we have a machine that just randomly turns off and on? I don't know if it's a snowblower or like a saw or whatever, but like, why does it just randomly turn off and on? But like, come on, like it had to turn off and on the second when I'm alone in a dark garage without the sensor light working. Like it just had to go on then and then go off right when I step out of the garage. Like, no, I believe it was something paranormal. I'm not saying it goes off and on by itself. Like I'm sure it does, but I believe something made it go off that time by itself. Because I also had the feeling then, and maybe, you know, everyone could say I'm like a bullshitter and maybe, yeah, maybe it just did happen by itself. But I believe it didn't. I believe something made it go on. And yeah, I believe it was paranormal, 100%. Maybe you don't, but I do. So now we're getting to the point where it's not just my house and it's other places. This was at my work and it was my break time. So I was at the back table and I had my head down. I was sleeping. I mean, it's my break. I'm gonna catch some Z's. So everyone else was like up front doing all that stuff. And I was in the back, like sleeping, had my headphones in, and I literally felt someone just like poke my shoulder like 3 times. Like to the point, it wasn't just like a random touch, like maybe my clothes were just like doing something, I don't know. But like it was to the point where I had music in, I was half asleep and like I actually like woke up and like thought someone like needed me or whatever. And so I look up and of course, no one's there. I put my head down again, maybe it was just something stupid. I feel the same pokes again, put up my head up again, no one's there. So it's just like, wow, like cool. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the next thing is we were at my friend's house in her basement and it was like maybe like 5, 6 people, I'm not even that sure. And everyone was asleep except for me and my friend. And it was really late, so maybe we were like overtired or whatever. But yeah, it was late, so I don't know. Everyone was sleeping and it was just me and my friend. But it actually started before anyone was sleeping actually because there was a walk-in closet in her basement and we opened the door and there was a mattress like for storage. So we took out the mattress, put it on the ground for people to sleep on. But of course, my friends laid down on it but didn't close the door, but now are blocking the door with the mattress so we can't close the door. So now just staring at me is this dark fucking ass closet, like a walk-in closet that I can't even see the end of. And so all of a sudden, of course, I start like getting that feeling and I feel like someone's just staring at me, like all of a sudden just watching me through that closet. Of course, it's late. Of course, it's a dark closet. Everyone gets those feelings, but like I knew something was there. Like I could feel something there. And I was just like, can we like pick up the mattress for a second? Like, can you get up so I can close the door? Because I'm just like freaking myself out. And they're like, I don't want to get up. And I'm like, damn, bitch, what the fuck? So of course we don't close the door because they don't want to get up. So it's just me and my friend up now, and I'm like sensing like there's a ghost in there. He's staring at me, like, and I was telling my friend, and like she didn't really believe me at first, and then I started hearing like things move in there. Like I started hearing like things fall, like footsteps, whatever, like random noises. And then I was telling her about it, and she was like, no, no, no. And then randomly like a big noise happened in there, and she was like, holy shit, like someone's fucking in there. So we like went across the room and like into this random like leather chair, and we just like huddled up like in the chair, like talking about it, like holy fuck, like there's someone in the fucking closet, they're not getting up to shut the fucking door. And then I get up and I'm standing there, and she's over here sitting in the chair, and behind me there's like another closet. It's not a walk-in closet, but it's like one of the closets you pull and like the door slide like this, like it's like a fold-in one, you know what I mean? I have one right here, but I don't want to like turn the camera to show you because I'm too lazy, so like I hope you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was open because it was just open, and she closed it, she said, like she remembers closing it, and then we look over and it's open. The scary part is that, yeah, maybe she could have just been tripping, maybe she didn't actually close it, maybe she's just, whatever, she didn't actually close it, she thinks she did, but I heard it open. Like I literally heard it open. I fucking heard it open. Like we were talking like right before we noticed it, and I heard the noise of a closet open, and then we look over and it's opened. Like here, this is like, look, ready? It was like that. I hope you can hear this, but it was like this. It was just like really quickly I just heard that, and then we just noticed that it was open, and then she was like, shit, I just closed that, and I was like, maybe you didn't, and then I was like, wait, I just heard it open. So something just opened that, and everyone's asleep. Nice. So yeah, that's basically caught up out of everything about this ghost or whatever. If anything else happens, well, not anything else, I'm not gonna make a video if I hear like one noise. Like if a bunch of stuff starts happening again, like, which I'm sure it will because this was just a few days ago when I heard that closet door open, it's still going on. I'll make a video about it, obviously, like an update. But yeah, so basically what we're dealing with, at least here in this house, is a ghost that obviously I can feel, we can hear, it's moving stuff physically, we're seeing stuff, like it's like creepy. Like maybe we all are insane, I'm not sure, but like, no, like that can't be, like come on, like, yeah, maybe the faucet my mom just left on, maybe, which I don't believe, but, and maybe the machine, maybe it does just randomly turn on and just so happened to turn on when I was alone in the pitch darkness in my garage. And at least one of those things, like, have to make you see that there's something here, you know? And I don't know what it is. And then there's that thing at my work, which I definitely felt. And then there was that thing at my friend's house with the closet door fucking opening and me, like, being able to feel something in the closet staring at me, like, I don't know. So either it is 3 separate ghosts, and one's here, one was at my work, one is at my friend's house, or it's the same ghost that's here right now and it followed me to work and it followed me to my friend's house. Usually ghosts attach themselves to houses or land, and sometimes they attach themselves to people. So if this ghost is the same ghost that was at my work, was at my friend's house, that means that it has attached itself to me. So if that's the case, then is this ghost the ghost that I talked about in my last video that follows me around and it just got stronger? Or are these 2 separate ghosts that are now attached to me? Is it 3 separate ghosts? Like, this is what I have to deal with. Like, what the hell? And I know it sounds completely crazy, but do you guys hear what I just said? Like, all that stuff, like, it's just so creepy, and I don't even know. It's just really scary. It's just honestly creepy. But like I said, I kind of like it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's actually kind of cool, and it's interesting, and just, like, there's something else after we die. Like, it's just so crazy to me. Like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this ghost story, and you guys just love all ghosts and all that stuff, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe, because I'm gonna start making videos again. I 100% will. Well, 98% will, because I'm sure it's not going to be like every week, but maybe like every 2 weeks. Some weeks will be every week. I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, and yeah, let me know any ghost experiences that you guys have, or if you believe me, if you have any information about what I'm going through. Maybe you don't believe me at all, and maybe you think I'm a fucking idiot. Tell me either way. Tell me either way. And also, thank you guys so much. We hit 400 subscribers, which is literally insane. Like, just 400 people. Like, that's really cool, because I remember when I was at 200 subscribers like not long ago, and now I'm at 400. Like, I doubled that, and this is just all I wanted, and I'm so thankful for that. Like, I just wanted like at least a little group of people that watch my videos, that I know that I'm making a video for people. Like, I know when I make this video, people are gonna watch it, not just my friends, even if it's just 1 person or 2 people. Like, at least there's someone, you know what I mean? and that's all that I really care about, really. So the fact that I have 400 subscribers is just a really big deal for me, and I'm just really happy about it. So thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because I talk a fucking lot. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.